What's up? What's up? They up in this thing. We up. We up. We in the building. Hey, we building. They done flagged the heck out of a bus. I heard Gil over there trying to play like he ain't know what's going on, but buddy, you already took the credit for it. You already took the credit for it, buddy. Don't try to turn back now. Don't try to take it back now. But listen, I'm glad that we on subscribers only mode. So if you here, you're a subscriber. So salute to you. Salute to that. Shout out to my boy Rodney. I had to get some technical support tonight. And shout out to Sino. Sino turned up over there today. He had old Silly Gilly in the chat. But look, man, I got two stories to bring to y'all tonight. I ain't going to keep y'all all night long. But I don't know how I'm going to react to these stories, so I'm going to get right to them. But salute to y'all for being here. Sub up to the channel. Hit that like button. Share this channel. I think it's going to grow tremendously. Yeah, they flagged the heck out of me. They said they was going to wait to September. I think that was just to throw me off. Yeah. I knew they was listening to that damn live today. They're always listening. But it's all good. We're going to grow this channel. We ain't dissing nobody. We ain't doing none of that drama. We're going to be reacting, reviewing, and we're going to be chilling. And I'm still going to have another channel to turn the hell up. So I'm in the works and doing that right now. So don't y'all worry. We still going to turn up. But let's get to this right here real quick. We got 4,000 watch hours already. That was quick. I only did like 2-3 videos, maybe 4. And so now once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we be off and running. But listen, we here to talk about what is going on today. And I got to get this channel on. I got to get the premium without the commercials. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But what is up with this store, Shein or whatever it's called? I guess it's cheap stuff. But where are these women kids at? Where they man at? You can stand in line for hours for some shirts and some pants. Put some mods in the chat. Hold on. I can do that. Hold on. Let's see. It's not showing me that I'm live. What's going on here, buddy? That's crazy. How come it's not on my channel? What in the world? Let me just type it into YouTube. The old-fashioned way. All right, now I got it. Give out some mod sticks. Man, I almost put you in timeout, Baker Man. I almost put Baker Man in timeout. Barbie girl Tina is going to be a moderator in the chat. Barbie girl Tina. Valentina. In her energy, he's going to be a mom too. I don't know why the heck I'm talking like. I don't know why I'm talking like Barbie girl Tina. Digital, let me mind. Who is you? Do we know? You know what? I'm a little high, so I'm only giving out mind sticks to the people I know like that, But as I go or as I come down, I got them, give out the mind sticks. You know what I mean? You feel me? Mm-hmm. Oh, she told me I got a target on my back, my black again. Oh, your back again? Oh shit! You got a target on your back again. Are you talking about that booty, or what are you talking about, Barbie girl? What? Who's placing this target on your back? Oh boy! Or
she was in Atlanta doing some podcasting.
Yeah. Today, I'll be there today. The podcast festival. I'm speaking at 12:45.
Shein had a grand opening yesterday, and I heard you were at the Shein grand opening grabbing all those clothes yesterday.
I was not, and I don't need to go to a grand opening at Shein. I just order it online because the clothes were like $3.
Whatever.
So Shein opened the store,
and
I have no idea.
They said there was like 10,000 people out there trying to buy clothes and wigs and things like that from Shein.
What? First of all, I didn't even get here till like midnight.
Charlamagne, donkey today. Who you giving your donkey to, sir?
You know, Shein got the density Brazilian virgin body wave wigs with the bangs for $34.70 too. It's a 47% off sale as well. So I'm sure she scooped up some of those.
That's Charlamagne the God knowing the prices of women's clothing like that. Now, I can understand you taking your daughter to go get some clothes, but damn, to memorize the prices, that boy good. That boy good.
But today is the people's donkey. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh no. Is these my sisters? I don't see one white lady in there. Are these my sisters? You going to spend some money to buy a shirt and you dancing too? What the hell they giving out money in here? What are they dancing for? They about to spend money, right? Oh my God, Jesus wept. I know I'm pausing the picture right here. I'm just making sure they ain't stealing nothing over there in that corner. No, it looked like they're stealing over there, but I don't know what's going on. But I had to take a closer look. But everybody in here turned up going absolutely nuts to spend some damn money. You just excited? Uh-oh. What did I do? What the hell did I just do? Skip ad.
This is why I hate Atlanta, bro. Like, y'all can't take serious. Like, y'all can't take serious. Every single thing, y'all have to turn it into a club event. Everything. Just can't even go out to eat for.
Yo, she took the words right out of my mouth. I'm like, what the? To buy clothes, you gotta shake your ass? Oh, I'm finna spend this money. Hey, hey. It's like, what the hell? And then the thing about it, would they have that same energy when a black person owned this store or a black woman owned the store? It's always another race. We just got them make them rich. Let me hear this young lady again.
This is why I hate Atlanta, bro. Like, y'all can't take serious. Like, y'all can't take serious. Every single thing, y'all have to turn it into a club event. Everything. Just can't even go out to eat for brunch, for lunch, for breakfast without y'all serving hookah, blasting music, and doing hella shit. Now, they didn't have a Shein pop-up shop, and these niggas done turned it into a club. Like, can we just shop in peace? Like, damn, do y'all have to turn everything into a party? Like, everything that Atlanta touched. Everything. Everything. Like, some people might like silence or peace when they shop. Y'all in there doing hella shit. Like, good Lord.
Shein hit Atlanta with a pop-up event at Perimeter Mall, running from Thursday through the weekend. They push deals on clothes. I even heard somebody mention $34 wigs. Not sure how true that is, but whatever they're selling, it worked.
I hit the wrong button, my bad. But $34 wigs. $34 wigs. Shit, you lucky they ain't burning the place down trying to get in there and get them damn wigs. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What that is? What the hell I just do? I'm confused. I got to get your ass down. Kwame, stop touching things. Yeah, man, I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't. All right, let me go back. Yeah, I don't know what the hell wrong with me right now. Yeah, I'm normally in bed by now. But I cannot believe these people are acting like this, man. $34 wigs, I'm surprised this building's still standing. They made some money. Whoever this dude is, he made that over the weekend. Put in the chat what y'all guesstimate they made this weekend. I'm guessing they made over 500,000. I'm guessing they made over 500,000 this weekend. Y'all tell me what y'all think they made. Even with those cheap prices, I think they made over 500,000.
They push deals on clothes. I even heard somebody mention $34 wigs. Not sure how true that is, but whatever they're selling, it worked. Because they had tons of black women in Atlanta come out for some Shein deals. They clearly studied black American culture because they knew exactly how to make it pop. They even opened the store swag surfing. You can't get more ATL than that. I don't think they turned the store into Magic City. Maybe it was getting closer to the compound or something. But despite the hype, a lot of people were not filling those long lines. And by the time they got in and went through the store, they said never again.
No, ma'am, we're not. No. Nobody got jobs?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
And there I was in the parking lot at Perimeter Mall with my little Shein outfit thinking I was going to land a brand deal until I saw this. And then I immediately said, no, absolutely not. And left. Absolutely not. We went to Sephora and then we went to Cheesecake Factory and called it a day. Absolutely not.
Wait, real quick. It's funny sis started out the video like, hold up, ain't nobody got a job. How all those people?
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm glad these beautiful ladies are saying this. And then me, I could just stand behind a beautiful black woman. See, I'm doing what a man's supposed to do. I'm taking the word of a beautiful black woman and I'm standing behind her. And my question and her question that turned into my question as well. Are they giving out jobs there? What are they giving out that's making people want to stand in line all day? Imagine the money that you could make if you're not in that line. And plus you're going to spend money. It don't make sense. What are you happy about? Like, well, where your man at? Where your kids at? Where your man? Where your kids? Where's your life? 3 hours for some clothes? And no one.
And thinking I was going to land a brand deal until I saw this. And then I immediately said, no, absolutely not. And left. Absolutely not. We went to Sephora and then we went to Cheesecake Factory and called it a day. Absolutely not.
Wait, real quick. It's funny sis started out the video like, hold up, ain't nobody got a job. How all those people out there first thing in the morning before they even open like that? Listen, I'll tell you, when you visit a place like Atlanta, people are always outside for everything, and they're never on the way to work. But they always seem to have money too. It's the craziest thing ever. But she got there and was like, no, not today. Like who? Stand in line for some 50-cent Chinese clothes? She turned around and went somewhere else, and I don't blame her.
Never have I ever, and probably never will I ever stand in line again for nobody, not even Shein. There at 10:30, I said, oh, this isn't bad, until the line kept on going and 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 going non-stop. Like, when does it stop? It's only 10:46 now, still outside. At 1 p.m.
Holy shucks. God dang. Oh, I wanted to curse so bad. Oh my Lord. I gotta go in slow-mo. What's going on, Odom Speak? Man, yo. These people were out here for this long. Ain't no mother trucking way. There is no way.
Not even Shein. There at 10:30, I said, oh, this isn't bad, until the line kept on going and going and going and going and going.
Hold on, I gotta slow this thing down. This is nuts. Look at all these damn people, man. I'm like that other sister. Like, you gotta have enough respect for yourself that I don't care what it is that they selling. Yeah, this live, Bama boy. Salute to you. I don't care what they're selling. It's not worth this. Salute, Benjamin. It is not worth this. How in the world is it worth this? Wow. Let's see this in slow-mo.
I said, oh, this isn't bad, until the line kept on going and 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 going non-stop. When does it stop? Only 10:46 now, still outside. 1 p.m. when I finally got inside, I was a disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
10:30 in the morning and did not get
When I and going and going and going non-stop. Like, when does it stop? Only 10:46 now, still outside. 1 p.m. when I finally got inside, I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
10:30 in the morning and did not get into the pop-up until after 1 o'clock. Nearly 3 hours later. Do you see that line? Crazy.
Underwhelmed for the variety that Shein has online. I expected way more. They definitely had some cute stuff and they kept on bringing new items out, but I wanted more. The Shein cut online is like 1.
I bet that line was funky. We're in the middle of a heat wave. I can guarantee you that line smelled like, oof. Oh my God. All that hair and all that heat, all that sweat. Oh man, all standing together like that, all close, and you're standing. And if you know anything about Georgia, it's hot as I don't know what early in the morning. This is crazy.
and $2 million. A girl likes to shop, but I didn't have much options to choose from. Prices were not exactly the same, but you have the option to scan and compare and decide if you want to buy it online or in person. So I had some men, some plus size, and a couple kid options. I was disappointed that there wasn't much effort into the details and the branding and the aesthetics, because what is this? Is this all you got? Like, what is this? You get a free gift if you spend a certain amount of money. Or I'll give it like a 7 out of 10 experience. Say just go for the content, or if you want to fill the clothes out, don't get your hopes up. And
yesterday, I went to the opening day of the Shein pop-up at Perimeter Mall, and all I'm gonna say is, if you're thinking about going this weekend, save your gas, sis, and don't. The line was, of course, incredibly long, but that was to be expected. However, it was not worth it for the selection. They gave us these popsicles while waiting, and honestly, this was the best thing they had going.
Oh, that's cute. They gave them some cubby snacks while they waited in line. But keep watching. Look at what they waited for hours to see inside the store.
I'ma just get straight to it. Look at this. Like, what is this? It's not cute, and then it looks like the clothes was just slung out the box, hung on the wall, all wrinkled, no press, no steam, no iron, no nothing. I knew I wasn't going to buy anything when I saw the mannequins in the front looking weak, child. They did have a section for curvy ladies and a men's section, but again, the clothes wasn't hitting on nothing. The cosmetic section was cute, I guess. I was just entertaining myself at this point, child. It was such a disappointment. I got up out there quickly with nothing in my shopping bag and headed.
So basically, this woman wasted her entire day. What did you think you're going to get? I don't understand. People want to pay hot dogs and fries prices for a steak. You ain't going to get no filet mignon for no hot dogs and fries prices. It ain't going to work like that. You going to get hot dogs and fries if you got hot dogs and fries prices. And I'm just saying.
Zara, the real playground. Shein, you wrong.
oh, baby, the line is packed. The line is packed, child. Okay, I thought I got here early. It's 10:13. Get open at 11. Child, just that fast. Man, we was waiting so long. They started doing line.
Holy shit. They talking about China is banking. There go the money to pay the tariffs right here, boy. That dude, he making his money to pay them tariffs. Goodness gracious, this is a whole lot of funk right here, boy. This is a whole lot of funk. Yeah. Get this Shein sells men clothing too, I guess. I don't think they talking about, yeah, never mind. Let me shut up. This is outrageous. But you know what, though? It's a great thing that none of these women that's in this line have any children. They don't have no kids, y'all, so it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. They don't have any children. Y'all know that. They don't have any children. They don't have a man. They don't have any responsibilities. They have the time to stand in these lines without anybody missing them. No job. No. Oh, she said cap. They do got kids. There's no way these people can have kids. There ain't no way. No way they got a man. Yeah, right. No way these people got men. No way these people got children. These people are single, looking to mingle. They don't got no job. These are young people. They don't have no job. Come on now. Y'all know they don't got no job. But how did they get the money? I don't know. This is weird. But hey, ladies, I'm not trying to get canceled, so let's keep hearing it. Let's keep going.
We was waiting so long, they started doing line dances. Welcome to Atlanta. So I'm basically trying to show you like the setup of the store. It's kind of giving like boutique style shopping. These are collections from Shein, so it's not like just a regular Shein you shop online. But when you're waiting in line, they're basically restocking the sizes up. So they let in about like 60 people, and then like they let us shop, and then they'll like restock the sizes and let more people in. This was the Shein curve section. They even had like some Shein makeup. I showed the men's section also. And then they had a small mommy and me section. This is all I got. And baby, this is the total that I spent. So if you want me to do a haul on what I bought, baby, just say in the comments. They're here until the 10th. And this was the line when I left. Yeah.
I just got.
So, hey, that's a success story. She waited. She got what she wanted. She was satisfied. Crazy as all get out. Talking about boots on the ground. Crazy as all get out to me. But hey, I couldn't have no woman that just focused on that shit. Ain't no way. There's no, me and her would never get along. No, I bless her heart. How you doing, Miss Tower?
One question for everybody that's at that Shein pop-up shop today. How did y'all get off work to even be at Shein pop-up in the middle of a Thursday? Like, half of Metro Atlanta is at Perimeter Mall for Shein's pop-up shop.
I told y'all it's like half Atlanta don't work nowhere, but somehow they still have money to spend. She's like, wait, how do y'all even get off work on a Thursday to be at Perimeter Mall, packed up in there line dancing and swag surfing, waiting 3 hours to get in the store? Again, I'll tell you how they did it. Tommy ain't got no job. Shout out to Martin. They had thousands of women down there to the pop-up, all ready to swipe them cards too. So the money had to come from somewhere.
And how did y'all even get off today? Like, did you call out? Did you put in PTO? Did you use your FMLA? Like, what did you do? Like, what made you? It's just too many of y'all. It is so many of y'all. Like, I am honestly in disbelief. I am and I ain't. I'm kind of like in disbelief at so many people that is off work to be at this Shein pop-up shop. And for the ones that need to be at class, what did you say to your teacher? It is absolutely too many of y'all at this Shein pop-up shop. I'm impressed. I'm literally impressed at the amount of people that is at this Shein pop-up shop. As if y'all don't have an order on the way from Shein.com. How did y'all get off today?
Atlanta, embarrassing. So there's a Shein pop-up shop in one of the Atlanta malls, what looks like to be a mall, and people are lined up outside of there, like they lined up outside of a club. It's not a club, it's just Shein. We know what Shein offers. We know what they have. I mean, I guess it's exciting because you don't have to wait a week or 2 weeks to get your clothes. You can just walk in and pick out what you like. But like Shein's quality is not all that to be that excited with.
Ma'am, you must didn't get the memo that you cannot just walk in like you want to. You cannot. That's definitely what you cannot do. Just walk in like you want to. So, hey, ma'am, let's keep going.
Y'all lined up for? Y'all just trying to be nosy. Y'all just trying to see what all they got. I get it, but black people. Because that's all I saw on the line was black people. Like, y'all really woke up super early to get y'all Shein fits off. I with it. But like, why y'all lined up like that? Why y'all like, yeah, I'm getting in. Hey, it's Shein. But also, I'm jealous because when Shein coming to New York, I'm just hating just a little bit. Show me what they got in it.
Well, at least she admitted if Shein popped up in New York, she will be there too. So she's talking junk about the Atlanta crowd, knowing she will probably do the same thing.
Forget all that cute stuff I was planning to do with y'all because I done got mad and I ain't in the mood no more because this Shein pop-up in Atlanta really made me mad. Starting with this monstrosity of a line. This entire process took me all.
Man, this is absolute. Look at this god dang on line. I just can't get over what is so good about some hand-me-down type of clothes. Like, I don't get it. These chicks be walking, a lot of these chicks in Atlanta be walking up acting like they hot shit and they wearing cheap ass clothes, but they don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory. Man, let me find out somebody wearing these cheap ass clothes. I'm gonna say, girl, you better hold up. Can you afford this dinner right here? Jesus Christ. Never mind. We love you, Queens.
Over 3 hours, y'all. This line was so long, but because I had got there at 10:15 and I wasn't down by the parking deck like all them other folks, I thought that I would have a little time. But honey, they was cutting the line. Folks were bomb rushing the door, and by the time I got to the front, I was mad. I was very upset because what is this? Forever 21 is a huge store, and I was expecting for all that waiting, it would have been more than this. Look at my face. I could not hide my disappointment after all that waiting. I probably spent a minute and 30 seconds in this store just so I could show y'all what the hell was in there. This is the curve section, the only section I was worried about. And I was looking at the prices. They were not really giving Shein maybe a couple pennies more. And I was like, well, maybe for the skinny girls on the other side, they would have something. This is the only line they had in there that kind of looked like it wasn't completely a hot ass mess. I don't know, but this is just a little breeze over of the other side on Shein women, and the prices were pricing over there, but look at the material. Anyway, if it ain't one thing, it's another one. So I decided to look at the pocketbooks because, you know, the cute ones are, but they weren't. And then I'm so overwhelmed, y'all, because I don't even know what to say. These were all the accessories. No, there were no more. And, baby, I was like, I got to leave here with something. And it's $650, and I was like, I'll spend $650 on a pair of earrings. And when I got to looking at that line, and they were like, card only, no refunds, no exchanges, period, I was like, you know what? Let me take my black ass home.
Yeah, I finally made to Shein.
Goodness, more Christmas. So she came all the way down there to purchase the stuff at Shein. And then she had to stand in line all day to purchase the stuff. To initially purchase the stuff, then you get your hands on it. And to close out, to cash out, you got to stand in line. God, dog. You know that this Shein place, they mishandled this situation. They could have made way more money. They were supposed to have people walking around with them card readers in that store like they do at Apple. I would have had me, if you let in 60 people, I would have had at least half that amount of people, 15 people just walking around with those card readers. And then I would still have my counter open. So we want to get you in and out this mother trucker. It's worth the money. We want to get you in and out of here.
This line was so long, I had to literally ask some girls, can I cook, because it was way outside. But let me tell you, let's get to the bottom of this Shein for real.
And see, these are the type of people that get the mess started. Folks been waiting in line for 3 hours to get in the store. Why you think you can cut the line? That's crazy.
So your girl finally made it to the line now. I finally made it. Girl, I am here. Oh my God, I'm here. Hey, thank you. I'm here, y'all. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. What is this, girl? Come on, Shein, come through. What is these, man pants? What is this? This must be boy pants. Yeah, I'm disappointed because, like, look what's in this store. It's so empty in here. It's not nothing in here. Like, I got one. Let me show y'all one thing in my bag. Literally, hold on, wait.
Ma'am, did you see all them people in that line? And why do people announce that they there like somebody was looking for them. Hey, I'm up in here. Like, nobody ain't looking for you. But this right here is crazy. All these people this excited to go buy cheap clothes.
Then imagine the impatient, entitled people cutting in line who already know can make things go easily from 0 to 100 real quick if you try that with the right person, only to get inside the store for this.
Like, I really thought that they had some stuff, but they didn't. And I don't know. And it's a long line outside. I feel bad for them because when they come in here, they're going to be disappointed because all this is vacation stuff. And it's not winter, winter that becomes fall that becomes. It's basically like stuff like this and like this. That's for people that's going on vacation. And I'm trying to get ready for the winter. I literally found one thing. One. I'm not buying nothing for no next year. I need stuff for tomorrow.
So there it is. Shein took over Perimeter Mall in Atlanta with their pop-up for the weekend, had everybody standing in line for 3 hours at a time. This all started on Thursday in the middle of a workday, all for these $2 clothes, and Shein wasn't even Shein. It was like regular mall prices for 50-cent fabric. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this hot Shein mess below. Gotta send a shout out to Chris, represent Mobile.
I personally think it's a bunch of bull. But I love my queens. But those ladies right there, they wasted a lot of their time. I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't. Yeah. You want to tell me you a focused person? You want to tell me you got it all together? You wasn't in no Shein line for no 3 hours. You may have wanted to. You may. Here's why I say it for you. I say it, Kwame. I got you. I'm with you. Because I don't understand it. I really don't. I'm trying my hardest. But to see so many people focused on nonsense, that's none of my business, but I saw it on the internet. But we got another story, y'all. You know, we watching behavior. So this one is about behavior as well. She walked away with the monies. The pretty lady right here, walked away with the man's money. Ladies, don't be scamming these Negroes. Don't be taking stuff from these Negroes. Okay, let's see what happened in this story.
Well, nobody cared that I didn't have food. Y'all just kept giving me Patron.
Because I look at you different. Why the about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was the top nigga, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that on my level. She ain't doing nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around me.
And you've been bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You marry this nigga, I'm blowing his head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison.
What would you do if someone you trusted with everything took it all and walked away? For most of us.
Wait a minute. What did this nigga say? Hold up.
Bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You marry this nigga, I'm blowing his head off on
Yeah, you said what I thought you said. See, you ladies that like to date these real Negroes, these Negroes that ain't grow up yet, that'll rather unalive somebody and sit in jail because they can't have their toy or what they want. Not to say you're a toy, but you get what I understand. But men, you gotta be very careful dating these ladies that like to date these goddamn emotional psychos, if you ask me. Niggas that don't got a job, niggas that ain't worth the salt on their back, that they don't think that they worth walking away. This is stupid. If you marry that Negro, I'm gonna blow his head off. What the heck did he do? He liked the same thing you like, and she's willing to give it to him. So that means he ain't taking nothing from him. So why would you be upset? And this is the thing. You upset about her willingly dating this guy. You're not upset with her. You upset with the new guy. That ain't got nothing to do with you. When the lady was telling this Negro, hey, man, I want you to come home earlier. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I guarantee you, if you'd have gave this much energy and this much effort in the relationship, it might not end it. But now you want to show her you love her by talking about you going to kill or unalive some dude if she marry him. She can date him, but she just can't marry him. Man, Jesus, well.
Everything I love. I'm going back to prison.
What would you do if someone you trusted with everything took it all and walked away? For most of us, we'd be angry, devastated, maybe file a lawsuit. But for Armand Hilton, the answer was far more sinister.
Now, if you want me to know why you was a little bit upset now, I understand why you mad, but I'm just saying, bro, I mean, goddamn, you got big reasons. You got a whole lot of bigger reasons to be upset now. Let me clarify. You had a right to be upset. I mean, extremely upset. You got some bigger reasons to be upset. But I think you took it too far. The anger is misplaced. You should have been mad at her. But I understand when you look at her, it's kind of hard to get mad. I mean, it's kind of, I don't even want to say words like that. It's difficult to get mad at something that got those, yeah, and the lips and the door. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay mad. So you just got to get mad at something else. You know what I mean? And I understand why the new brother is goddamn, yeah, put a ring on it. I understand. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. It's time to move on.
I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing in my face before I kill a nigga. This is what I'm telling you because that's my mindset.
What the? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Is she warning this nigga? Because I wouldn't give a jolly green giant how she looked. If this Negro is saying this on the back end, I'm not trying to die. Wait, call me when that nigga when he kill your new boyfriend. Yeah. I'm gonna break up with you. You go get you another man. Tell him to propose right away. I don't want him getting too much of you. Tell him to propose right away. And after that nigga off that nigga, we're gonna go off into the sunset. Maybe get us an insurance policy on this nigga or something. Because this nigga said he ready to go back to jail. Now, this is my thing about niggas like that. If you so ready to go back to jail, I'm pretty sure if you just knock on the door, they'll let you in. Why tell everybody else you ready to go back to jail? Just go down there. I'm sure they got a jail program for that. People that say, hey, don't let me out. I just want to be in here. And if they don't take you, say, look here, I'm going to hurt somebody in this mother trucker. And then at some point, you're going to end up in jail. So they ain't going to let you leave. So just go ahead and go on down there. Don't worry about telling nobody. Don't worry about unaliving nobody. Just go on down there and turn yourself in for something. And if you ain't got nothing to turn yourself in for, nut up. They'll lock you up for a few days.
Everybody want to be seen, but
I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing in my face before I kill a nigga. This is what I'm telling you because that's my mindset.
everybody want to be seen, but me, if I catch the right play, you'll never see me again. Those words appeared on Tiffany Wade's Instagram just hours before gunshots rang out in a North Philadelphia barbershop.
Those chilling words were posted to social media just hours before a mother of 3 would take her last breath in a North Philadelphia barbershop. This is the story of how love turned to ownership, trust became betrayal, and freedom came at the ultimate price. On October 7th, 2023, at 1:48 p.m., shots rang out in a barbershop on West Lehigh Avenue. Within minutes, 40-year-old Latifah Wade would be pronounced dead, shot twice, once in the torso, once in the head. But this wasn't a random act of violence. This was the culmination of a deadly game of power, property, and revenge that had been brewing for years. I'm about to take you inside one of Philadelphia's most chilling cases.
God, dog, bruh, tripping. I don't never want nothing that I don't know. I'm not trying to make light of this, but some of these dudes, I don't understand what turns them into this. I want to say it's the good stuff, the goodies. This was a beautiful woman. I want to say it's the goodies, but it might just be the tenderness of the guy, of the I can't say that word, but you know what I want to say and that I would normally say. Kwame dropped the link. You want to talk? You want to say something? Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, but man, I don't get it. So I'm not saying I'm right about anything I'm saying. I just don't understand what make them like that. They need to interview these niggas. Find out what is it that made you do this. What would make you go to the edge? Why don't you just walk around Walmart? Why don't you just do something to calm down? We know it hurt. See your girl with another dude. But what is wrong with these dudes? Miss Yothar said, no, it's more than that. I don't know what it is. What is wrong with these cats? Let me drop this link. And I'm going to play a little more of it till Barbie hit the link.
Where a successful businesswoman's decision to claim her independence cost her everything. But first, let me tell you who Tiffany Wade really was. Tiffany's rise. Born in Coatesville, Pennsylvania, to a devoted Muslim family, Tiffany Wade was a woman of extraordinary ambition. By age 20, she had already earned her nurse.
Man, they got beautiful women like that in Coatesville. Shout out to Coatesville, Tennessee. That's where my boy Richard Hamilton and his crew from. My boy Naeem. Yeah, man, shout out to Coatesville. What's going on, Barbie?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. What's happening?
You're killing me right now. I had to jump up here to tell you there's so much to this story. It's unreal. No.
All right, tell it to us. I'm going to go on mute.
He didn't just kill her because of that, Kwame. You know, no, listen, he was going to jail. They both were into the drug market. Okay, let's just say it like that. And they both were dealing. And he had to go do some time. But he entrusted her with his property and all of his money. And she said she was going to marry him and all this other stuff. She stole over 200 something. First it was 100,000, then she took another 100,000. So when she called him in jail, she was like telling him she was going to leave him. And he was like, what? It's only been 2 months and you're leaving me for this other dude. What the hell are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And then he come to find out, he found out that she wiped out the bank accounts. So then when he got out, I guess he was like, look, what you not going to do is you not going to, number one, you know what I'm saying, take my money, then go run off with some dude you probably been talking to behind my back all along, because remember, he was only in there for 2 months and he lost his mind, lost his money and everything, and he shot her.
Goodness, more Christmas. But I think they was going to tell us all this later on in the story, so no need to watch the video, guys. Bobby girl, she just ruined it for us.
Right, but Kwame, I thought you were gonna be lost. I was like, I gotta help Kwame out. No, this is not.
No, man, I'm just telling you. It is about the booty a little bit, but they
No,
about
it's
to get to that
not.
point.
No, it's not. It's about the money.
No, he miss her too. You got to understand us men. It's more about the
No.
money, but we miss that booty too now.
No, that girl was going on boats and stuff, twerking and all that kind of stuff. That wasn't nothing no man could be happy to
Man,
have.
you would be surprised. You would be surprised. We love hoes.
Oh my God. But I'm sorry. I was just like, oh my God, Kwame's gonna probably talk about this for a little bit in the show. Told
No,
everybody.
I'm going all the way to the end. The title say she took everything, then he took her life.
Oh God, had I known you were gonna go through the whole story and break everything down, I wouldn't have done that. But I was just sitting in my seat, losing my mind. I'm like, no, because
It's
I know.
okay, Barbara girl. It's in your innate nature, Barbara girl. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let me get back in the audience before I get shot.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
All right, have a good one. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. They talking about dang Barbara girl Tina. All right, she telling y'all what's about to happen. Even though we see the guy walking in with a look like a double barrel, but this young lady, Lord have mercy, this is a shame.
Born in Coatesville, Pennsylvania, to a devoted Muslim family, Tiffany Wade was a woman of
You think it wasn't about this at all? Lord have mercy.
Extraordinary ambition. By age 20, she had already earned her nursing license, an achievement that would have been enough for most people, but not Tiffany. Online, she transformed into Nila Amore, the blueprint. 3 thriving businesses carried her name: Kisses Care Home Healthcare Services, Kisses Amore Extensions selling luxury hair, and her newest venture, Seasoned Kisses. Every morning, she'd post Quran reminders for her followers. Every evening, she'd showcase her latest luxury purchases. She was a single mother of 3 children, including a 7-year-old son whose father was Armand Hilton, a man whose criminal record read like a rap sheet from hell. Kidnapping, robbery, weapons charges, the kind of man whose associates feared him and whose enemies.
What the hell? Ma'am. I mean, well, I can't. Ladies, that's out here. Why? Like you turned on by something that can turn on you. I don't know if that's the excitement of the thrill that you turned on by something that can turn on you. A lot of girls are happy to tell people that they got a tough ass boyfriend and that he'll do X, Y, and Z. They'll cut you off in traffic. They'll do all kind of stuff because they got a tough ass boyfriend that'll crash out for them. This man done kidnap people, all kind of stuff. So you know he don't play. And then this alleged you took his money. Like, man, we got to make better decisions in life. And trust me, I had to take my own advice because I love walking in Walmart. And sometimes I buy stuff off the shelf, you know. And so I'm trying to sneak in what I'm saying without, you know what I mean? Yeah, saying nothing. Because Shay got to running his mouth on all, you know, and got himself where he at. So I'm not going to talk about nothing on these airways. But just know, I had my little hoe phase, you know, just like everybody else. And it's hard for me not to do it. So you ladies, because there's some fine women in the hood. Yes, they are. They fine and misunderstood like a mother trucker. And some of them slow as pond water, but they still fine. And you have to just keep on moving. You know what I mean? You got to just stay focused and say, nah, this is jail time. Maybe BV and gonorrhea mix all in one. You don't want that smoke. You just want to keep moving on about your positive day. That's what you do. But let's hear about this crazy nigga right here.
A man whose criminal record read like a rap sheet from hell. Kidnapping, robbery, weapons charges. The kind of man whose associates feared him and whose enemies simply avoided him. But here's where the story takes a deadly turn. When Armand's criminal activities caught up with him and he faced arrest, he made a decision that would ultimately seal both their fates. The fatal transfer. Facing asset seizure from his criminal empire, Armand needed someone clean, someone trusted, someone who'd wait for him. When I get out, baby, we'll be set. Just hold it down for me, he told Tiffany. And she agreed. What choice did she have? She was the mother of his child, his wife. In their community, you stand by your man. But years behind bars change people. While Armand sat in his cell planning his return to power, Tiffany discovered something. She was good at business, really good. The properties generated income. She learned to manage, invest, and grow. By the time Armand expected to reclaim his empire, she had built her own. And when he got out, she cut him off completely, changed the locks, sold properties.
Now, this put a whole new spin on things. I'm not saying the young lady, excuse me. I'm not saying anybody deserved to lose their life. What I am saying is that you cannot be in this type of underworld and cause this type of karma on yourself and don't think it's not going to come to collect at some point. If you knew the type of man that you had, I just don't get it. If you never seen dudes or anybody else steal something from them, I just don't get it. Now, again, I'm not saying she deserved to be unalive. My condolences to her and her family. But man, we got to be mindful of the decisions that we make. There's some people out here, they do not play about their money, their property, none of that. They do not play. So don't play with people's stuff, please.
Blocked his calls, and started fresh with another man. In Armand's twisted mind, that wasn't just betrayal. It was theft of the highest order. Living the high life.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can you see the handle? Oh. Yes. And that's the new one, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. And I want a duffel too. Yep. Perfect. You can show me the other. That one right there behind you. Okay. That's a new release? No, I haven't. Can you guys monogram it or no? You can monogram this. That's me right there. Ooh, well, that's promoted.
Dang, she was getting to the paper. Jesus. That's crazy. She's spinning that bread. He was probably just seething with anger, seeing her flourishing while he's broke, just coming out of prison. Man.
Yes. Thank you. You want to put in the bag? Yeah, you can put it in the bag. Store the bag. Thank you.
While Armand seethed with rage, Tiffany embraced a life many would envy. Her social media told the story. Luxury shopping sprees with Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Dior. Upscale restaurants, designer bags, shoes, international travel from the US to London to Egypt. Her birthday celebration was legendary. The all-white birthday party that showcased pure elegance and success.
She grew up to do many things. She went to college at the age of 17, became a registered nurse at 20. She's done hair. She sold edible candles. She sold t-shirts, business startups, tickets to events, Kisses open mic, Kisses pop-up shops, Kisses pool parties, networking events, TLC, Kisses Zooms, Kisses kitchen classes, Kisses boutiques, Kisses shapers, Kisses sex toys, lofty kisses, event spaces,
Tiffany wasn't just flaunting wealth. Through her posts, she motivated thousands of followers to recognize their worth, to push harder, to live better. She had transformed Armand's criminal empire into legitimate success. 3 legal businesses from illegal properties. And that transformation threatened more than his wallet. It threatened his very identity. The threats begin. When Armand was released from prison, everything changed. Deep down, Tiffany knew her past wasn't finished with her. She knew the kind of man he was, how dangerous he could be, and she was right to be afraid.
I lost my mind. I was only drunk because I didn't have no food. Nobody cared that I didn't have food. Y'all just kept giving me Patron.
Because I look at you different. Why the about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was the talk nigga, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that bitch on my level. She ain't doing nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around that.
And you've been bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You marry this nigga, I'm blowing his head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison.
The threats escalated quickly. In one chilling message, he said, "If you ever thought you was going to get away with trying to play me like you did, you don't know who I am. I'm a psychopath. I don't want to wish, I will do it."
How about you? I snap on it because I look at you different. Why the fuck is you worried about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was the talk nigga, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that bitch. That bitch ain't on my level. She ain't give up nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around that and know that bitch.
And you've been bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. To touch you again, I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You marry this nigga, I'm blowing his fucking head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison on everything. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. I told you stop throwing it in my face. If this is what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Stop throwing it in my face. All right. I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing it in my face before I kill the nigga. This one tell you because that's what my mindset. I was over there.
In another message read, "Imma, get it done. If you ever thought you was gonna get away with trying to play me like you did, bitch, you don't know who the fuck I am. I'm a psychopath. I don't want to wish, I will do it. I will get it done. That's what you don't understand."
Yeah, somehow I believe this nigga a psychopath. Like, what in the bloody man? This dude text her this stuff. Is you nuts? This man literally texts her out what he would do and did it. My goodness, this is crazy. This nigga, I hope they caught him.
Stand about me. He continued, "Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you do. You ain't making it out of Philly. That boy is the only reason you're still walking around. So you better thank my son and Allah. You're miserable. I'm happy. I just want you to pay. And you're going to before I leave this country."
These weren't empty words from a bitter ex. Tiffany knew that. She posted these conversations online, documenting her truth, leaving breadcrumbs, warning the world about the kind of fear she was living with. Some people said he was just bitter. Others believed she was preparing for the worst. She was right to do both. The final day, Saturday, October 7th, 2023. Tiffany woke in her Philadelphia home, following her usual routine. Prayers first, then coffee, checking overnight orders for her business. At 12:30 p.m., she called to her youngest son. "Come on, baby, time for your haircut." Her final Instagram story read, "Stay focused. Your time is coming. Cut out distractions." She had no idea she was posting her last words to the world. Platinum Cuts Barbershop was just 15 minutes away. She'd made this trip dozens of times before. She arrived at 1:15 p.m., parking outside while her excited 7-year-old jumped out. He loved haircut days. Inside the familiar barbershop, the smell of hair products and aftershave filled the air. Her son climbed into the chair, cape wrapped around his small shoulders. Other customers chatted about the Eagles game. Tiffany scrolled her phone, responding to business messages. Everything was normal. At 1:47 p.m., the doorbell chimed. Someone entered. Tiffany looked up and saw a face that made her blood run cold. The murderer. Armand Hilton stood in the doorway. Without hesitation, without conversation, he fired 2 shots, one to her torso, one to her head. The gunshots echoed through the barbershop. For a moment, nobody moved. Then a child's scream cut through the silence. "Mommy, mommy!" Her 7-year-old son screamed from the barber chair, cape still around his neck, watching his mother fall. Armand turned and ran, leaving his own child's cries behind him. At 2:04 p.m.
Wait a minute, hold on. So you mean to tell me this son of a gun walked into a barbershop where his little boy, his son, is getting a haircut to discharge a weapon at a woman? This is absolutely insane.
Fired 2 shots, one to her torso, one to her head. The gunshots echoed through the barbershop. For a moment, nobody moved. Then a child's scream cut through the silence. Mommy, mommy! Her 7-year-old son screamed from the barber chair, cape still around his neck, watching his mother fall. Armand turned and ran, leaving his own child's cries behind him. At 2:04 p.m., medics pronounced Tiffany Wade dead. The paramedic looked at his partner and shook his head. Nidifa Wade, known as Tiffany, mother of 3, successful businesswoman, was gone. The manhunt police immediately identified 44-year-old Armand Hilton as the suspect, wanted for murder, robbery, and weapons violations. A $20,000 reward was offered for information leading to his arrest. But Armand knew these streets. He had a network of former cellmates, old crew members, people who owed him favors, and people who feared him enough to help. They formed a wall of silence around him. The manhunt stretched resources thin. Different jurisdictions struggled to coordinate. Tips poured in, but each one led nowhere. Chester to Philadelphia, safe houses to abandoned buildings. He seemed to vanish like smoke. The heartbreaking legacy.
Happy birthday, Mommy. Since your passing, I've handled every single special day just like you would have. Every year, you went all out for your birthday. It's literally a holiday.
Well, listen, man. This right here is sad, man. That even though this is a tough one, because even though she did something stupid, I don't think she should have lost her life. So, but it is certain things called karma, and playing with the wrong people is never a good idea. So, listen, that's my time. It's 1 a.m. Y'all make sure y'all sub up to the channel. We had it on subscribers only mode. We are already at 4,000 watch hours over here. We just need to get the subs up. Y'all make sure y'all repost the channel, please, on Instagram, Facebook, all the spots. Let them know it's a bus running this channel. And salute to y'all. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.